This is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. So when is enough enough? And why is there no limit to what some black people will go to absolve white people of their racism? I mean, it's almost like some of us don't learn, won't learn, and don't see a problem with it. I came across this headline and I thought, here we go again. Darius Rucker says, it's time to forgive Morgan Wallen for using racial slur. He's become a better person. So there's a black man out here apologizing or excusing a white man who got caught using a racial slur. And I just don't know why black people feel like they have to save white people from the criticism and the dragon that's going to come to them when they do these things, when they use these racial slurs. Because it's not like they don't know better. They know better, and they know it's not appropriate. They know black people don't like it, but they do it anyway. Now, if he wants to do it, let him do it, and let him suffer the fallout from using this racial slur. Hootie and the Blowfish frontman Darius Rucker has implored the country music community to forgive Morgan Wallen for his racial slur controversy. Now, the country music community doesn't care about the racial slur. It's the record company and the people that are producing his tours and things like that. That's who care about it, because they don't want to be associated with what people call a racist. In February 2021, footage emerged of Wallen using the N-word. As a result, he was dropped by his record label and temporarily suspended from industry ceremonies, including the Billboard Music Awards and the Academy of Country Music Awards. He made a return the following year. Yeah, I bet he did. Wallen's image as one of country music's biggest superstars has remained tarnished, despite him being one of the most commercially successful artists in the United States. Yes, commercially successful, that many of us have never heard of him before. Because really, Beyonce had the top music record in the country. I just thought I would throw that in for good measure to let them know that black people are reclaiming country music. But anyway, now here goes Darius Rucker. I think Morgan's become a better person since that, Rucker said on a new episode of the Rolling Stone Music Now podcast. I've known Morgan a long time. Since all that happened, Morgan's tried to really better himself and become a better person and see the world in a much, much better way. Well, he's known you for a long time and he's still out there using the N-word. That tells you what he thinks about you. The Last Night singer, 31, has spent the last few years trying to repair his image. 2 years after the incident, in 2023, Wallen spoke to Billboard, apologizing for his transgressions. It's irritating to me when white people do that. They've been using the N-word all their lives. They get in their little groups. They put on black shoe polish and they use the N-word and they think the Klan is a joke. They think it's all a big joke until they get caught. They know it's not what's considered socially acceptable in public circles, but they do it anyway with the hope that they're going to get away. Most of the time, they do it around a white person, and the white person will come back and tell it. Then they jump up and say they're sorry, and they're trying to do repair. You can't do repair because you're really not sorry for saying the word. You're sorry you got caught. So he says, there's no excuse. I've never made an excuse. Good for you. I never will make an excuse, he said. I've talked to a lot of people, heard stories about things that I would never have thought about because I was the one going through it. Yeah, well, you knew that before you used the N-word. Though Wallen has continued to dominate country music, and his album, Dangerous, the double album, even won Album of the Year at the 2022 American Country Music Awards. Well, yeah, they're using the word too. They don't have a problem with it at all, and nobody is surprised. Rucker argues that the industry has still not forgiven Wallen. I seriously doubt that because I don't believe that that is considered a violation in country music. Matter of fact, I would be surprised if they weren't applauding him behind closed doors and making jokes about it because it's really not something that they take seriously. Another white person using the N-word is usually a star in their crown. So I'm not buying this. Darius Rucker is the only one that's misled. He's still not out for CMAs and ACMs, Rucker said, referring to the Country Music Award and the American Country Music Award. They can say what they want, but the fact that Morgan Wallen is not up for Entertainer of the Year and those things is crazy. No one's selling more tickets than Morgan, so he's really caping for this guy. I hope he's getting paid to do this because otherwise he looks ridiculous. Earlier this year, Wallen, who is preparing to make his British Summertime debut on July 4th, was arrested and charged with 3 felony counts and 1 misdemeanor after allegedly throwing a chair off the roof of a 6-story bar in Nashville, Tennessee. Well, there's your problem right there. He's got other issues than using the N-word. He also disturbs the peace and who knows what else. So that's why he's being punished. So Darius Rucker decided to hitch his wagon to white people. He was married to a white woman. She divorced him. He was a big-time rock star for a while, and then the band just decided to break up. They said they were having too many other problems, and they were drinking and breaking up marriages and things, so they decided to quit. So Darius Rucker decided to go to country music and become a country music star. Now, you can only look at the net worth of a person, and Darius Rucker, who is a decent singer, does not make anywhere near the money that Chris Brown and Usher and this most popular just singing the music that black people like, R&B, popular music, rap. He doesn't have anywhere near the money that they have. Not that money is everything, but he doesn't have any exposure. He's hanging around those white people. They're getting the shine, and he's not. His mother, he reported this. His mother told him when he started singing to sing our music. But no, he wanted to sing rock music. He wanted to sing rock music. Clearly, he wants to spend his career, what talent he has, chasing behind white people. And this is what it has come to for him. So anyway, to each his own. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Have a good evening.